welcome to the Looney Ballooney Learning Centre. As always, I'm Tess, and the amazing man behind the camera is my husband, Randy.
Hello. I'm trying to...
husband and wife team that, I don't know, we show up every Wednesday for you guys. I don't know what.
What is going on with you?
I have no idea.
Oh, Carletta's here.
Hi, Carletta. How are you?
I see her pop up, so...
Ah, very nice. I got to get mine up and running. Hey, Carletta, you beat Danny in this week. Usually she's the first one on here. So how you doing? I'm looking forward to chatting with you on Sunday. That'll be awesome.
You got Carletta on Sunday?
Yes, Carletta's is joining us for the webinar.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, we have the webinar.
Thanks for showing up there, Randy.
You're welcome.
But yeah, we have that going on, and it's a busy week. We got Halloween, and on Friday.
Yeah.
We're doing a setup tomorrow. We're starting the setup, so that's exciting.
Yeah. We only have two people, me and Carletta.
It could be a small little group today.
It could be. Who knows?
We're in a situation where we have had daylight savings over here already in the UK, Euro, and the Mediterranean here where we are. And but you all in North America, that's this coming weekend. So we're in a weird flux. So we might have messed some people up with the time.
Well, it says there's 4 people on, but all I see is Carletta, and she's going, I'm on my lunch break.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Well, I'm glad you could come.
Please, everyone who's out there, just say hello and where you're watching from. And
this is our last week for October for getting in for the draw. I finally did the September draw, and Sandra Gibbs is going to be joining me. Tomorrow I have a call with her.
Jennifer Nunez is here.
Hi, Jennifer. How are you?
Crystal Brown Webb.
Hi, Crystal. Crystal's joining us on Sunday as well.
Yes.
Yeah, very excited.
Remember,
my favorite couple. Right back at ya.
Remember to say where you're from so you get that entry with this lady.
It's a crazy hour, let me tell you. We talk about everything. But mostly everything that you want to talk about. But, you know, it wouldn't be me if I didn't, go off on tangents, right? But,
yes.
So today we're going to make a cupcake is our primary one that we're going to do.
You're going to make me?
You're a cupcake?
I'm a cupcake. I'm your cupcake.
And then the challenge is going to be a poppy because we have in Canada, UK, we call it Remembrance Day on November 11th. In the US, Veterans Day.
Danny's here.
Hi, Danny. How are you? Randy and I had a debate today. Well, it wasn't a heated debate, but it was a debate. If the US used the poppy as a symbol for Veterans Day, and we deep dive, apparently it's much more for Memorial Day, but it is accepted for Veterans Day, but not as much done. But growing up in Canada, we always wore our poppies for Remembrance Day. So we've got that as our challenge for the week, and a little technique that I've been working on.
People out of the UK also do that.
Yes, yeah, it's very big in the UK. So Canada is like the baby sister to the UK. We were under UK rule for a long time, and our independence has been around for quite a while now, but we still pay homage to our big sister.
Yeah, so, there's still kings and queens and...
Oh, in the UK. In Canada, we don't. We have our...
Well, no, on the money.
On the money, yes. Queen Elizabeth is very prominent on our money. But yeah, and our postage stamps and all that other wonderful stuff. So we have...
where the Americans have, the Boston Tea Party.
Yeah, we won't get into all that sort of stuff. But anyways, So tonight here, it's 7:00 here our time. We are going to make this cupcake, and it's going to be an 8-incher. So we need our sizer, 8-inch base. So we're going to do that. I've got Sempertex Pastel Matte Pink. I love their matte line. Probably my favorite of all of theirs. Oh, this one's got a hole in it, but it's right at the neck, so I think I can still... Does anyone else do that? If it's close enough, I make it work. I do that all the time. So it's you can see I'm pinching higher up. I'll tie it in.
Make it work because balloons cost money.
And we're having a heck of a time getting stock. So it's when I'm trying to figure out, I have a list of what I want to do for the lives, but it was contingent on getting products. So now I'm really scrambling. So please, if you have requests for something you want to learn, send them to me. Either post them or send them in a DM to me, because I need more ideas and see if I can make them work with the balloons I got. There was a mass, we were 30 minutes away from the car picking us up when we were moving out of Canada, pitching balloons out of the suitcase because we were way overweight. And boy, am I regretting that now. The things that we were told would be easy to get are not easy to get.
Well, that's one of the learning curves,
Yes, absolutely. And, we're going to rise to the challenge. But please, if you have requests, things you want to learn, let me know.
Yes, absolutely. Please.
Yeah.
Send it on down the line. The best way to do it would to be posting it.
No. Best way to do it is send me a DM.
DM?
Yeah, because then we do a lot of posts. But, or maybe I'll do a poll and
Yeah, we could do a poll on
yeah, maybe that might be one where they could write in options. I think maybe we'll do that starting tomorrow.
Yes.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so we're starting off with 2 quads. I've blown them up to 8-inch. Okay, and we're doing a 2-tier stack. But I have my little puppy dog on a weight, because although we've gotten the sand, it was a last minute change of what I was going to do because I went to pull the balloons and I didn't have what I thought I had. So anyways, so poor Randy was last minute of, well, I didn't make your sand weights for you yet because I didn't think you needed them. Anyways, I can't be mad at him for that. Okay, we're going to take those necks and I bring them underneath.
No, her getting mad at me was last night.
You're going to make me explain that now, because I don't get mad at him easily. But I don't know what it is. The last week, the man has been snoring at night, next level. And in Canada, we had a Cal King bed. I had a body pillow between us, like a sound barrier. It was great. Here, we're on a small queen. And we're big people, right? And the man has been snoring so much that I got up. He's been waking me up. I'm tired. Yesterday, I'll totally own it. I was Miss Krabby Pants from morning till night. I was whining. I tried to have a nap. You know when you get so tired you can't sleep? That was me yesterday. And so
I tried to tuck her in for a nap. She fought me the whole way. Jennifer, if you can relate with the grandkids. It was bad. I was a toddler. I fully own it, but the girl needs some sleep. So last night in the middle of the night, I was in a dead sleep. He rolls over and is snoring in my ear so bad. I try to wake him up. The man sleeps like the dead. So I'm like, screw this. I go up, I go pee, and I'm like, how am I going to wake this guy up to roll him over so he's not snoring in my ear? I get in the room and I'm like, hey, Sir Snores! I yelled. I never yell, but I yelled and startled him awake. The guy pouted. He rolled over, but then he rolled to the extreme other side of the bed. He's like, you don't love me anymore. I'm like, I do. I just need some sleep. And miracles of miracles, I fell back to sleep. I had a great night's sleep after that, and I feel much better today. Right? Uh-huh.
Now you make me feel like a bad wifey.
Oh, don't feel like a bad wifey.
Okay, so now we're going to do the top portion of the cupcake. This is the bottom portion. We're going to get that all situated, but we're going to do some linkerloons around the top. You know what, Randy? I pulled the wrong color. In there is white 260s, please. We're using linkerloons, 12-inch and 6-inch in the white to do the icing on the top. And we are going to do these, I think, to 7-inch. I've got to... Yeah, 7-inch.
So Jennifer is the snorer. Also, Nikki tells us when he wants a nap.
Oh, yeah. See?
And she also says,
maybe give us a general idea as to what you have, and we can suggest from there.
Well, I've got a lot of pink, a lot of green, a lot of pastel purple, a lot of red 260s because I had overbought for Randy's Santa suit. That was a whole other situation. And here I can buy like the variety packs of colors, but they're in horrible Chinese balloons, but they would be better than nothing. So some things are color flexible, but tell the designs, because when I do get where I can find and buy balloons, it will help me make projections of what I want to make. All right. What am I doing? We're going to do a line of 5. Sorry. You got me flustered with the whole snoring story. I promise I don't abuse them. So a line of 5.
Yes, she does not abuse you.
I'll be hearing from my mom, you're going to make everyone think that you're hurting him. Even when Randy and I have a disagreement, I wouldn't even call them fights. I don't yell. He doesn't yell. We don't yell. We communicate. We're both very good at doing that with each other, not so much others. All right. And we're going to make it, let's see if I did. There we go. Okay, so we're going to tie these in to each other. Okay. And that's going to sit on there like that. We're going to do the next. You know what I just realized? Those should have probably been 5s. Okay. Forgive me, guys. That's crazy.
Which should be 5s?
The base probably should have been a 5 tier instead of the 4, the quad that I did. Should have been 5 so that they'll match up. It's going to get a little funky on putting those together, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
As I mentioned, it was a last minute change of plans. I haven't thought everything through. I usually do a lot more planning. So as always with Linkaloons, we go tip to neck when you're tying or sizing them. And this is at 5 inch, okay?
Oh, Danny.
What?
I am so sorry. She was so excited to buy that balloon sizer. And when she got it, she was deflated because it only had one measuring rod.
No way. Did you send it back? You should, if you didn't. Or complain. That's awful.
Yeah. Because there should be 3.
3, yeah. There we go. Okay, so then, yeah, that's it. Make these into a loop or a round, however you want to say it. Okay, and then
I put those on my head.
you would wear it as a crown.
Obviously.
Obviously. Then we're going to do a very small one. And I think these are going to be 3 inches. Yes. One last one of 5 at 3 inch. Okay. So 7, 5, and 3. Odd. All of our odd numbers.
Oh, they gave me a refund without needing to send it back.
Oh,
Nice.
Now I'm searching for replacement rods.
Yes. If anyone has any out there, reach out to Danny. That they want to, if they're getting rid of theirs or whatever. So you got it for free, but you gotta, it wouldn't be that hard to make them though. A threaded, take it to your local, like Home Depot and ask the most senior guy there, say, do you have something like that? I bet you they could probably hook you up with something. So
Actually, that would be I'm just thinking, you could use a nut with a washer, and that would be a carriage bolt, but only a 1/4 inch carriage bolt.
Yeah. All right, so then I have my white 260s. I need a few of these.
I would go to Ace. Ace is the place for
Ace
that
is the place for that kind of thing. Yep, you're right, Randy.
Danny, you're in the States. Ace is the place.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to inflate some
Oh, they're boycotting Home Depot.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Don't blame me there. We're boycotting Spotify too.
So, go with Ace Hardware. Philadelphia, you should have an Ace somewhere, or a local hardware store that sells, because Ace always had the all sorts of different bolts and nuts and wing nuts, and they were the best.
Yeah. Hold on. I don't know where my head is tonight. It's certainly not attached. Okay. So the pink we're going to blow up. Be one of
So you didn't want to...
I do need the whites, but I also need the pinks as well. See, I did half of it.
Danny, I'll go to Ace. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm making the crisscross for these in pink so it matches. I'm going to measure the first one on the actual design. Okay. So it's a pinch twist, a section that's going to get you from one to the other. Okay. Another pinch twist. Okay, then you can measure back, soften it up a little bit, measure back, spin it off, pinch twist. Another one, measuring to itself so you don't have to do it to each measure on the stack every time. Okay, so we're here. Two more, I think, to do. One more? Two more?
One or two more?
Yeah. Yes, from here, right? I'm going to go ahead and make my life just a little bit easier. It's been a long time since I've made one of these, folks. I've been using that as an excuse a lot lately. When you get out of doing it all the time. All right, so we're going to stick that down. Come back up, down, up, down, up.
Oh,
There.
it fell off.
It did? Okay. Not the end of the world. There we go.
You got to do it. You got to do it in front of you and
Yes.
then turn it back around.
I know, right? Okay, pinch. And I need my next one, which can be just a partial that I've got here. I am all over the place today.
You are. You were very organized this morning. She got a whole bunch of work done.
I got that sleep and I was like, productivity. And then I had a call with Maureen today, my mentee, and that went amazing. Heard all about her daughter's wedding on the weekend. It was great.
And then you had to talk to Jessie.
And then I talked to her daughter and my brain went to mush. I don't know what it is.
Oh, well, crap rolls downhill and she's still the shortest.
I'll blame her, right? All right.
Always. That's what children are there for.
Of course. There's a lot of different methods of how to do this, guys. As always, this is just my way of doing it. And it might be a cheat way. I fully own that.
How's it a cheat way?
Well, because I'm sure there's a way, like, if I thought about it hard enough, I could have started on the bottom and come up. But I'm also trying to do it on a very small table and teach it at the same time.
I'm trying to have your pinch twist not unravel on you.
Yeah, right? It's not always the easiest.
Oh,
Is that your shoulder that cracked?
I don't know if everyone heard that, but my shoulder just popped right next to the microphone.
Sorry, guys. All right, so finishing this up.
I snap, crackle, and pop like a glow stick without the glowing.
Yep. Yes, he does. All right.
Put that out as a poll. How many people out there snap, crackle, and pop nowadays?
I think that's just our age group, right?
Yeah.
I will say something I've noticed. It totally off topic of balloons, but since moving here, my hair and nails is growing like crazy, right, Randy?
Well,
even his too, a little bit. Not in the spot that's totally vacant, but
wow, thanks, babe.
you're welcome.
Not in my bald spot, but everywhere else, you know.
I don't know what it is. Like, seriously, I used to go every 8 to 10 weeks to get my hair done. It's been 4 weeks and it's all so long in the back already. I'm like, what is this witchcraft?
She's going for the Canadian mullet.
Yeah, no. All right. So I've got where I'm ending now, and I'm at my first pinch twist, and we're just going to go around. Okay, lock it in. And that's sort of your little crisscross, your loops, however you want to refer to those.
Your little icing.
Yeah.
Oh, you need to fix the one in the front.
Is it okay now? Did I get it?
Is that right?
It's all right. Okay. Now, see, I really should have.
So why don't you make it a 4?
Because then it's not going to look right. Okay, we're just going to pretend that I made the bottom 5. Because, see, I can't even tie it in. So I'm just going to glue it on. If all else fails, glue it on. This is going to be like a blooper live, I think. What not to do. Cautionary tale.
Shanna's here.
Hi, Shanna. Welcome to the Comedy Central show today. I just won't be showing this back part because it's really wonky.
She's at her desk at work.
That's okay. I was wondering if she was furloughed, actually. My heart goes out to all those government workers that are having to show up and do what they've got to do and not getting paid. That's an awful situation, guys.
I'm literally hiding my phone behind my laptop. Wow.
That's dedication, guys. That's
Erica, LOL, same here. I'm at work right now.
You guys, don't get yourselves in trouble on my account, especially when I'm having a day like today. But I appreciate you all more than you know. I hope you understand that. You make my week every week. Okay, so I'm going to tie into one of these loops a 260. And that's going to be how you attach up, right? We're going to come up to the first link on the next line, hook it around, come down to the next one. It's the zigzag pattern, okay? I learned this technique at the first nozzle up from Lily Tan herself, who I'm sure she's not watching this, but she's going through a rough time medically right now, and my heart goes out to her. And we're hoping for a very speedy recovery.
It looks like she's on the mend. She
had brain surgery, guys.
Yeah, she had a deep wound inside her head, and I don't know if it was her brain. I got to look at
Yeah. I read it again this afternoon, and she says it was in her head. It was life-saving surgery, she said. So, like, that's crazy. All right, so putting the next layer on.
Do you remember which is your front? I think this is the front. Nope.
No, this is the back here. I've got it because it's glued on. In fact, it needs one more.
Oh my goodness, Crystal's like ditto.
Yeah, I love you all so much. Oh, Randy, did I? Oh, yeah, there it is.
Shanna, she's at the state level, but may be affected if it prolongs.
Yeah. I'm worried about all of y'all out there. Okay, and then we're going to put our last one on the top after it's been on the floor and it's got Randy's beard hair in it.
Hey,
we did sweep.
I swept.
All right, so same thing. I've got another 260. I've tied it off. We're going to go into one of these connections and tie that. Okay, get that nice and tight. We're going to come up, coming over to the first tie-in. We're going to come down. Now it becomes like a weaving project, right? Because you got to come down and around here. It's a little fiddly to get it all through. Coming over that part, down, under, up.
Keeping it all on track when they're all one colors.
Is difficult, yeah. As mentioned, I learned this from Lily at the nozzle up, and she had me demoed it, and then she had me do the rest of her design. Well, everyone sat around and watched me struggle just like this, so I guess it was good training for this. On the floor. I hate sitting on the floor. Anyone else hate sitting on the floor? Anyways, it was fun. Learning experience times a million. All right, so we've got those locked in, right? So keeping the 5, again, if the base had been a 5, it would have looked a lot better. Hindsight, I didn't look that closely. Okay, now we need to hide all this crud. So we're going to do, I'm going to put this out of the way. We're going to do little 5-inch duplets. And I'm going to say probably at like 2.5. Let's try that. See, a lot of people, they're like, well, what size are you doing that? Honestly, I don't know until I started making it, or I've made so many that I just remember it. But you have to look at the scale, right? So I'm going to do a little bit bigger up here. Maybe I'll go to a 3 and then the 2.5. Sometimes the best thing you can do for yourself is stand back, take a look, and do a reasonability test. Well, is that going to look okay? Does that look okay? You know?
Hi, Elise.
Hi, Elise. How are you? Are you on lunch too?
No, she was scrolling through Facebook at work and stumbled upon you. Shoot, I'll have to watch later. Thank you for the reminder.
Okay, no problem.
if you're ever not sure and you know it's a Wednesday, Randy always puts up a little notice every week. Okay, so you're going to loop those through to cover up the gunk, right?
I think we have a whole bunch of people just coming in and out going, oh, hey, what's
I forgot
this?
that was today. That's not a problem at all, guys. We get it. It's something new, us doing it at this time, but there we go. That's better. Okay. So you can see I'm filling in the little gaps. I might not do all of them because, like I said, product has been hard for us here. Let's go down to a 2.5.
Maybe I'll work on drawing up the recipe.
There you go.
Everyone.
Yeah.
I'm getting better and better at drawing up recipes on Canva because 26 letters and 10 numbers.
Numbers that he's doing for those big 7-foot guys for y'all. All right. There we go. I went up a smaller size.
Down.
Or down a smaller size. Thank you, Randy.
See, I got your back.
Always.
I hope no one's getting in trouble at their desk at work.
Trouble at work. Can you imagine an HR pulling you in? Well, what was so important that you had to watch at your desk? Oh, this crazy couple, they're doing some balloon tutorials. If that ever happens, you gotta let me know. But I wouldn't want that. We will always have the replays on for y'all.
But we will also have your back, so you can just tell HR to call me, and I'll deal with HR.
You don't want Randy dealing with HR.
Sure you do. It'll be fun.
Yeah, you get to do ballooning full time then.
So how did you start ballooning full time? Well...
All right. Okay, so there is, I didn't obviously fill in the back because I'm going to try and save some balloons, but the icing on the cupcake.
Ah!
You like that?
Shanna has her headphones on.
Okay. Let's see. We're going to do an apple blossom.
Ooh, what color is that?
This is from the silk samples that we got at Nozzle Up, the sample pack. They're silk, I think they call it silk lilac. Can someone confirm that for me? They're silk pink color. I absolutely love it. And we're again, I'm looking at scale because it's going to go up here, right? So that looks about right. I'm going to tie that off, but way up close to the neck, right? So that you have lots of fluff. Then for the cherry stem, again, getting an eye for the length that I want it to be. Yeah, that looks about good. Ooh, noisy.
That's okay.
We don't care. The neighbors are just something else, let me tell you. Okay, then we're going to tie this in using the extra that we've got on there. Make sure you've got lots on the end of that because we're going to push it through, right? And then we have the other half of our green that we're going to use to tie it off. So see how that uses up that slack by coming through? Okay, I just bent it a little bit because it was looking kind of weird. Okay, always spin. Your apple blossoms, always spin them, okay? Down here, it helps them stay. Helps you get the 260 around there. Randy, we're gonna have to turn that AC back on. Cut those
Somebody
off.
sweating?
Sweaty bitty, always. Okay. I'm gonna put a
couple glue dashes on there. You hear them? They fight all the time. Like Randy says today, I don't know what they could be fighting over. And it seems to just be their culture. We've realized that. I'm not worried for anyone's safety or anything. She just screams at him constantly.
Like bad.
Like bad. Like I have to go out because it bothers me bad. My anxiety gets going. But it's not our country. It's their way of doing things. All right, so we're going to go and put that on top.
With a cherry on top.
With a cherry on top. What do y'all think? A cute little cupcake. This would look really cute, like if you're doing a garland to have at the base. You can have two at the base kind of thing. Or if you're doing a marquee, you could have it on there. Or just as a standalone cute design, anywhere in a candy theme, cake theme design. Candyland. Christmas, if you're doing like a Candyland Christmas design, this would be really cute. But yeah, so I've got the, what?
Erica.
Right? It's
to
the point where the downstairs neighbor has come up and been ringing the bell, trying to get them to open up, and she just ignores anybody. Right? It's bad. They're like a couple in their early 40s, maybe late 30s, and she's just like a chihuahua. Oh, it's crazy. But it's the culture. We'll be walking down the street and that's how they talk. You know how they say, certain cultures, it sounds like they're
Italians with their fingers.
Here, Italy's like just across the sea here, so it's not that far. So we get a lot of tourists here from Italy. Who has seen the reel with the husky that has learned to talk Italian, and it's like, woo, woo, woo. That's all I hear. Anytime I hear the Italians talking, and I know a little bit of Italian, enough to get me in trouble, as Randy says, which is accurate. I'll understand, but in my brain, I'm still hearing that husky. And if you haven't seen it, Google Italian husky.
Italian or husky
talking Italian, right? But them, it's just like, they just sound very angry, and she just, at the top of her lungs, screeches at this poor man. Like, I can't imagine. But anyways. But yeah, the downstairs neighbors got involved. We don't, because this is not our home. It's not our culture. We don't understand. I don't even think we could communicate. But there is a part of me that just wants to start blaring music when they do that. But I'm too nice. I can't. But anyways, that's our cupcake.
Be worried if you don't hear her anymore.
Yes.
Actually, be worried if you don't hear him.
Yeah. You'll hear him. He's much softer, muffled, and he's like, you can tell he's on defense, but like a beaten dog defense, kind of thing. So we had a nice quiet weekend. They must have went away for the weekend. It was gorgeous. And it did. We're like, we think they're okay. Randy's like, no, I heard them leaving. It's all good. But yeah, it's weird. It's weird. If we were back home, we would definitely have called the police already.
I would have knocked on the door.
Knocked on the door or done something because, anyways. So this is your homework, which, hey, I haven't been seeing very many homework. Only Danny attempted the baby foot from last week. So come on, guys.
Yeah, and she did the teapot also.
Yes,
so
and the teapot.
We're calling other people out. We're not seeing stuff, but Danny, great job.
Great
Keep
job,
going.
Danny. Keep going, yeah. But I thought it was a really cute poppy. You could post it singularly on your account for Remembrance Day, Veterans Day. Or, it could also be in different colors. It could be like a sunflower. Like, imagine colors in flowers really are the indicator. The techniques are very similar because I have used this technique in a version of a sunflower once upon a time. But what is unique to this one is the double tier and how I do that. Okay?
You could do the black-eyed daisy like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And that would be more in the
goldenrod color.
Goldenrod, yeah.
For sure. So we start with a 260. Then we keep going and motivating us all here on a roll. Yes, absolutely, I agree. Shannon, you gotta take a pic.
Yes. We'll do better, Carletta says.
All right. Okay, so we start.
We just the baby shower today.
Oh, okay. Oh, and you didn't get pictures? Can you still get pictures? All right. So for the center, start with the black balloon, okay? Because these are made and then shimmied up the shaft of the stem. Okay, so we start with this so that it stops it, and it's 5 pinch twists. So here we go. 1, and the first one, right? I'm sorry, it's dark against my navy shirt. I do try and take these things into consideration. But there we go, maybe against the white. Pinch twist. When you're doing that, make sure you anchor the neck in the bar that you make when you make the pinch twist. I start a little bit smaller and then move up. 3.
But it's center of flowers, so they don't all have to match.
They don't have to match, or they don't have to be perfect, okay? 4.
Because flowers are perfect because of their imperfections.
Just like me. No, not at all.
Absolutely just like you.
Of course he's going to say it. All right, so there. We've got the 5 in the middle. Spread them out just a little bit because we want it to be big enough to stop the first tier from coming off, right? You can see how they are holding in. All right, so we're going to put that aside for a minute. This is Sempertex Imperial Red. It's what I made Randy's Santa suit out of, and as I mentioned, I over-ordered.
But Christmas is coming up with all sorts of stuff.
Also, I have lots of red 260s, 0 red 12-inchers, which for those coming to the webinar this weekend, the techniques will be perfect and taught very well. The colors will not be representative of the true flowers in the least. But we'll see how it goes.
Well, they're balloon flowers, so
yes. We'll use our imagination.
Use your imagination.
All right, so for these, you start with a pearl. And this is my standard size pearl that I do. On our second tier, we're gonna size up our pearls a little bit, right? Then make sure your balloon is soft, right? You should be able to squeeze it. We're gonna loop it over. Okay, so you have the pearl, the loop. Then next, we're gonna do another pearl, another loop, and make sure they're coming up pretty close to the same size. See? I made it too small. There you go. Sizing on this one kind of sort of matters. Okay? Try and be as close as you can, but don't get frustrated with it. Okay. And next, pearl. We're going to do this 5 times total. Okay, the next. Even with the neighbors, I tried holding up the phone with the Google Translate to see if there was something we needed to be concerned about, and officials should have been called, but it won't pick it up.
No.
It's too muffled. The police here is something else, let me tell you.
One police officer got arrested by Internal Affairs for being drunk on the job.
On duty. He was drunk. The Rekia. We also totally gossiping today. See, this is early in the day.
Who likes tea and what temperature do you like it at?
I told you we belong to an expats group here. There's a very nice gentleman from Tennessee originally. He's a veteran, so we owe him a great deal of respect.
Really nice guy.
Really nice guy. They went to a wine tasting event on Sunday. There's lots of wineries around here. But he got into the Rekia, which is, I've mentioned it before, it's like moonshine. It's clear. It is deadly. He got home, cut himself, had to go to the ER. He is messed up. And now we belong to like a WhatsApp group, sort of like ours. And he's sworn off the Rekia. He's like, never again. So if you ever come to, we've encountered it in Cyprus, Greece, and now Albania. Same thing. Don't touch it. Don't mess with it. It is
Liquid danger.
Basically, so they make the wine and all the cullings from the grapes. They use that to basically make grape moonshine.
Oh,
And it's clear, and everybody and their uncle makes
it because it's the leftovers, right? Okay, so I ended it. I'm going to tie it onto the neck of the first pearl. Okay. It's done. When we were in Crete, Greece, in 2019, and Randy has been sober for over 20 years now. He doesn't drink at all. And so we were going, and they just bring it after dinner as a...
with chocolate ganache.
With chocolate ganache. And they're like, here, as sort of a thank you for coming to our restaurant. And Randy's like, oh, I don't drink. And he goes, oh, said the waiter, oh, so you the woman. And he looks at me and goes, you must be the man. You drink. And I'm like, okay, I can't say I don't drink either. So at least I'm not breaking 20 years sobriety. Here we go. And it's like burned. Like I've done my fair share of drinking as a child. This is next level.
And then he brings another one.
And there was two on the plate because he expected both of us to do it. So I had to drink Randy's too. And then he comes and he brings another one because he thought it was funny that a woman was doing it. And Randy had to basically carry me home that night. It was awful.
That's what I'm here for.
All right, so we've got our first one done. It's tied through. Oops. That's okay if one comes undone, it actually assists in this. But we won't.
But you try not to
You try not to have that happen. See, it's a blooper reel tonight, I'm telling you. But easily fixable.
Hold on. Most of our videos
I say that, now it's not going to stay.
blooper reels.
I know, right? I try and make myself feel better by saying, I'm teaching them how to fix it when all goes wrong.
When crap goes sideways, I'm not going to say the appropriate.
No, I did that wrong too. There we go. All right, so it's fixed. So you can see I've got it around there, and you just shimmy. Doesn't help when he's laughing at me.
I'm laughing with you.
Sure, that's what it is.
I can see the amusement in your face. What's that signal?
The mom stare?
No.
Oh, help. Send help. Just when I had them convinced I wasn't abusing you, Randy. Okay, there we go.
You're not abusing me.
Flatten those out. Okay, it's your first one.
Your mom's going to watch the replay and go, I can't believe you let him get away with that. My mom's going to watch the replay. You should have just hit him.
Early on in our relationship, I didn't meet his mom until we had been together for, 10 years? Because she lived on the mainland and we were in Hawaii. And
on the East Coast.
But we got to know each other through video calls and stuff. And so one day he was just on that everlasting nerve and tap dancing with clogs on. And so I wrote her and I said, Pam, your son. And she goes, what did he do now? It wasn't even, well, maybe it's you. It was like none of that. She totally owns that her son is a troublemaker. All right, so for the second tier, we are going to upsize them to what I call a dash. Okay? And we're also going to upsize the petal so that it looks good behind. That's a little too big. Okay, I like that. Spin. And it's the exact same thing. We're going to keep going through. You will need 2 of these, right? So at this point, I usually grab an extra one. Doesn't need to be as full as the first one, so that it's ready to tie in when I'm there. Okay, so go a little bit. What?
I'm just thinking the description on the video that
You're gonna have to do.
Ballooning and dishing tea.
It really was. It really is.
If anybody has any ideas for what I should call this in the title, please.
Yeah. Tess loses her ever-loving mind. That's a good one. Okay.
Are we doing any of these on Sunday? No.
No, this is not the poppy we're doing on Sunday. Everything on Sunday is fully distorted. So by distorted, it typically means the 260 inside of a larger balloon. Okay. And that's going to be the poppy that we're doing. This is just a different variation.
This is twisting.
This is a twisted poppy versus a distorted poppy. The language matters.
Yeah. So there's garland, and then there's, this gets me, arches.
Yes. Well, we talked about that a couple weeks. Was it last week or a couple weeks ago now?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm pretty tight here, but I could probably get one more spin to the next. And you can see sort of how long those are in comparison, the dashes, okay? Then I'm going to take and cut it.
Scared and excited. Oh.
Who's scared?
Crystal.
Oh, no, don't be. You think this is casual. Wait till the webinars. Okay, so.
That's your title, Twisted Poppy and Tea.
Oh, I like that. Just poppy tea, that's a whole other thing. Anyways, I swear to God, I don't drink. Okay, spinning that off. So you can see, I just really needed it for one extra loop on the second one. Okay. So we're going to cut that off. It's a close but not quite measurement with the 260 for, you can't do a large one in one go. It's close, but not quite close enough. Cleaning up our mechanics, because we always do, right? Okay. And then again, we're going to, this one will be easier because it's not as tight around. Okay, and then you just spin.
She gets off center.
Sorry, guys. Spin so they're off center to the first tier. Okay. Now, if you are not happy with how they're laying, don't be afraid to break out some glue. I had to on that first one. It was not cooperating with me. That should have been my first signal. Now, it stands upright if you just leave it like that. But you'll see, I like it when they face forward. So you leave a big bubble, a big pearl in your black. Okay? And then a fair-sized pinch twist. And then that's how you get it to face forward with your stem coming straight down. What do you think?
Pin that to your chest. Crystal's here. Sorry I'm late.
Oh, hi, Christina.
Christina, I mean.
Crystal was here.
Crystal's
Crystal's still here.
Christina, sorry. I read that too quick and went.
Christina, yes. My Polish friend from Ontario.
Yes.
Yes. All right. But that's the poppy. I really love it. But again, let's reimagine this. A brown and goldenrod or yellow, right? Staying with the black and yellow, like Randy, or goldenrod, Black Eyed Susan, right?
Will I Am, Black Eyed Peas. I got that one right. Oh, sorry.
You see now that nerve that he tap dances on? But anyway, you could, white with a yellow in the middle could be a daisy. Okay, there's a lot of ways to reimagine this technique. It's very pretty, and I like the 3-dimension of having the 2 tiers. You could take it one step further and do a third, right? And it could maybe be a rose or a dahlia, right?
Tammy, yes, we are still live. And
yes, hi.
She just got home from work.
Hi, Tammy. I'm glad you can make it. It's been a hoot and a half today.
Hoot and a holler.
Tess is not well, y'all. Mentally. But that I really like how this turned out. You could also make it smaller if you wanted it. You could make a bunch of these and use hand me the stand from last week, Randy. If you made them a little smaller, you could use a stand and put them all around the stand if I was to break it off here. Let's try this out.
Okay, so if it was a smaller head, you could use the stand as your base and tie them all and put a little bow, and it could be a centerpiece. Okay, you could do 2 and have them back to back and have it as a centerpiece. There's lots of things. You just need to use your imagination. All right, but I really love this one. But anyways, that's that. Who has questions? Anyone has questions? I'm happy to talk forever.
Since it's really early here.
This is really early. It's only 8. It's only 8 o'clock. I didn't even last an hour. Without having a lot of hardware, I'm not able to do the big designs on lives yet. Randy has promised he's going to get me something, but what questions have you got?
It's a matter of communication.
Yes, talking with them is at the hardware store about technical stuff. It's
they have different names for stuff, and I have to use Google Translate to see if it translates, but
even that's a little sketchy sometimes.
Yeah.
On the technical words, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's fine for normal conversation, but on some of the technical stuff, we're like, ooh.
Yeah, do you have a piece of 1/2-inch electrical conduit?
Conduit, yeah, it doesn't. Because they're in the metric system here as well, so we have to figure all that out. But
Well, I can do that, but
yeah,
there's also different stuff that I know the proper terminology for, but
yeah.
they might not even use it in this country.
They might not. It might be called something completely different. We even know that from the US to Canada, things were called completely different. So can you imagine a whole different language base? But anyways.
Yeah, like Canada likes using the square driver for screws, and in the US we
Phillips
use star.
The star, yeah, okay. So different preferences and all that sort of stuff. But speaking of Sunday, we have only 1 spot left. If you're interested in the distorted webinar, there's only 1 spot left, because then I'm capping it. 10 is enough.
Yeah.
And we are going to go through it kind of slow. So be prepared to be here for a little while. Have some drinks.
So Tammy Lynn, I had a question, Taz, but that was this morning and now I forgot. CRS is
Welcome to that club.
Can't remember. You fill in the S portion.
Yeah. I suffer from it too, Tammy. If you think of it, write me. I'm more than happy to tell you. Have you seen Trish lately? Talk to Trish? Haven't heard from her in a long time. But any other questions? Anyone? Anyone going once?
Yeah,
No.
So only 1 spot left. But if you do want to...
Afterwards, the recording will be for sale
yeah.
on the website.
But if you want to buy a preemptive, just message us, hey, I bought this, and...
But I won't be there. Let me know that. If you're not going to be there, let me know that, because I could allow someone else in if they want.
Right.
Because I always have last minuters. So...
Great question, Erica. Sunday is daylight savings time in the U.S. Do you change the time over for there?
We already have.
It's already for 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. So we are going...
So you adjust to Eastern Standard. I believe you're more in the Utah area, aren't you? Sorry,
Cali.
Erica. California, maybe? Where are you, Erica? I cannot remember.
Family in Utah, lives in Cali?
I can't remember. Anyways, if you adjust, we will adjust our time to we're staying with Eastern Standard Time, because that's where the bulk of our people are. So you can adjust to your time there. But it's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as of Sunday, considering the time change that happened Saturday night to Sunday morning. So the adjusted time is 1 p.m. on Sunday. Okay?
It's 1 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Yeah. So just remember
Texas.
that.
She's in Texas.
Texas.
So
Sorry, Erica.
So Central.
Yeah. So just do that adjustment. I think it's 3 hours, right?
Texas is 2.
2? Okay. So we're going to lead that.
Oh, no. She's in Cali, so 3.
Oh, okay.
She said TX, so thanks.
Oh, okay. Anyways, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My brain is going crazy with all the different time zones we are now hitting, which I love, absolutely love, but keeping them straight in this perimenopausal adult brain is
Yes,
much.
so I believe the UK time, because we do have someone from the UK that will be joining us.
Yes, Karen.
I don't know
She's
if
not on here right now.
Karen Openshaw?
Debating. Danny, I think you might enjoy it. You might, it might boost your confidence a little bit. I think it might be a good idea. But if for all our ladies that are going to be there, make sure your nails are not extremely long, because in distortion, it matters, because it's a lot of manipulation of the balloons. But it's going to be fun, and these are some of the easier ones. And of course, there's 5 that we're learning and a bonus one, so 6 total. Yeah. Anyways, and then you get the recording probably 2 days later on this one, because there's going to be quite a bit of
2 or 3.
3 days, because there's going to be quite a bit of editing on this.
I have to watch it and go through it.
Go through all everything. You'll get the recording, and you get to have that recording forever. So
because no matter how long we've been out of Hawaii, she still likes talk story or Hawaiian word vala'au.
Vala'au. I you know me, right? I talk about the neighbors, and hopefully they'll be on their best behavior.
Dish some tea.
Yeah. But it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. And I still have room. If you're thinking about the mentorship program, I have 3 spots on there, because I've opened those up now. But I'm stressed thinking about it. Oh, don't be stressed, hon.
And also, Carletta, Tess, just be patient with me on Sunday.
Always.
This is about teaching everybody. Everybody gets so scared about doing distorted.
I used to be. I was right where you were 3 years ago, okay? And it took Lily Tan telling me that it was all in my head. And I'm trying to pay it forward. Believe me, I will have nothing but patience. I will not hang up until you've got it. And I promise you, we will all be patient with each other, because we're all in the same boat, okay? There is no pressure, and, we can have some follow-up afterwards if you need. But this distorted flower class was by far my most requested class I have had. And I put it off and put it off and put it off, because I was really quite busy and I didn't have enough time to dedicate to it. But now I do. So here we go. It's going to be fantastic. I promise you. Have a snack, have a drink of any variety that you choose, and we will just have a great old time. It'll be social. It won't be super regimented, okay? We're going to take our time with it.
The only regimented thing is you do one flower at a time.
Yes.
One different.
I'm going to teach one flower. We're going to work on it together. So you get at least one petal of each flower. I guarantee you're going to get, okay? Then we're going to move on. I'll teach the next one. We'll work on it together. And I am going to watch. You've got to have your camera on, because I'm going to watch you do one petal of each of the types. Okay, so if you're camera shy, get over it. I don't care if you're in your pajamas. I might be too. Okay, so please, it's going to be super chill. I promise.
Yeah, Carletta's already got her balloons sorted and ready to go. And
Maureen too. She said the same thing today. She's done all that.
Erica, have some extra candy from Halloween.
Exactly. Yeah. Just don't drink a whole bunch of coffee that day if it gets you anxietied up, right? Chill. It's going to be really chill. A glass of wine if you need it. But I might.
Depending on where they are at, especially Cali.
It's going to be real early in the morning. But
well, you know what? It'll be past 5:30 here.
It's going to be 7 o'clock of our time. Yeah. So you never know.
You can just stay on our time. It's okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
5 o'clock somewhere. But please don't feel stressed about it. It is not going to be that way. We are not going to be regimented. And I will also give you the opportunity that if you don't want your segments in the recording, you can tell us and Randy will edit them out, because I know we are reselling it. So if you do not want to be included in the recording, we can edit that out. Just put that out there.
Mimosa and breakfast for me.
There you go.
I'm excited.
That sounds fantastic. I love that idea. Okay.
She used to do that in her studio on Sundays.
Yeah.
When she had Tess's table.
In Hawaii, I had a arts and crafts shop. We did paint your own pottery, and I would do string art and painted boards, all different crafts for the ladies in the area to come.
And we would have ladies' night.
She had one of her besties where it was Pog and Prosecco.
Yeah. Pog is pineapple orange guava from Hawaii.
No, passion.
Pineapple orange guava.
Pineapple orange.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And we would put that in with some Prosecco. And my girlfriend would come on a Sunday morning and we would just craft together. And I would have, some,
And
my favorite thing that my clients loved, I used to make apple nachos. Remember those, Randy?
Yeah.
Sliced apples, some Nutella, little peanut butter drizzles, and chocolate chips and almonds crunched on top. And then you eat them like nachos. Oh, they were so good. High demand. I think people started coming for the food more than the crafting. But
yeah, but after her mimosa morning, I would have to run the shop the rest of the day.
I got an afternoon a week off. It was great.
She would sit there and craft, and I would make sure clients were
Taken care of.
all taken care of.
What color paint would you like with that little girl? Was Randy? He was great. So I miss those days. Some days, not all days, but some days. But we had a great time. And that's the way this is going to be sort of scheduled. Very relaxed, very chilled, so that you get it and you get confidence doing it. Okay? But there is the opt-out if you don't want your image shown. I want you to know that, okay? Because I respect people's privacy.
Absolutely.
All right, so that's going to be it for tonight. If we have no more questions, I won't get on my Tess soapbox this week. I did that enough last week. But I hope you enjoyed it, our cupcake.
You didn't do Tess's Tess talk.
I didn't do a Tess talk.
Tess's tea talk.
Yes, right. and our little poppy, sunflower, daisy, dahlia. You make it into what you want it. Okay.
Ooh, that.
A dahlia, right? If you did a third layer,
Yeah.
you could totally make it into a dahlia. All you would have to do is turn the petals the opposite way. Anyways, it was a lot of fun, guys, and I hope you learned a little something on your journey of ballooning it yourself. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.
Bye. Oh no. Oh no.
Not again.
I got that slow connection.
Oh no.
Where no.
Can't get it off?
It keeps. There we go.
Okay, bye again.
Everyone.